If you guys are looking for some cheap coins on FC25, make sure you check out MMOEXP.com. Their link is down in the description. They're fast, cheap, and reliable. And if you use my code Rema, you can get yourself a lovely 5% discount. So, what's up guys, it's Ash here and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now, in today's video guys, we have some tactics and player roles for the 4-3-3 formation. This is the holding one, so the one with the DM and the 2 centre mids, a really nice balanced formation in FC25. I've seen a lot of people in the comments saying when I post these formations that just have centre mids, that they struggle to defend. So I've picked this 4-3-3 as it does have a DM, so it does fit a lot of your guys' play styles and needs in a formation. So I hope you guys do enjoy, and yeah, I do apologise if the videos have been a bit infrequent. I've been struggling a bit with a new job and adjusting. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I hope you enjoy. So let's get right into the video, guys. Okay then guys, so starting off with the tactics for the preset, ensure you do have it on custom. This is so you can always make those changes as necessary. If you don't use custom, you'll be limited to those presets, and that's not what you want. So custom is the way to go. The formation, like I said, that 4-3-3 holding. So it is that one with the 2 centre mids and the DM as opposed to the other variation. So this is the one we're using for this video. For the build-up style, guys, I like to have it on balance personally. I find it to be the most controlled, the most varied when you are building up. So it's kind of like a combination of short passing, so sometimes your players will come short, and it's also a combination of that counter, so sometimes they'll make those runs in behind, so it's really nice and balanced. That being said, if you guys prefer counter because that's your style, or short passing, then go right ahead. There is no right or wrong, it is down to your preference. Now for the defensive approach, guys, like I've said in many videos now, I originally tried using balanced when we started this game, and I didn't really like it. The reason I didn't like it, well, it felt like there was too much space between that midfield and the defence, so my opponent was able to just pretty much jog at me. No one was near him, so I didn't really enjoy balance. And then I also tried aggressive on the flip side, and it was just way too aggressive. You know, my line was nice and high, but as a result of that, my players were also pressing out of position uncontrollably, which was not great. So I like to go in between with high, where we've still got that high line. We just have a bit more control over when we press. So moving on to the player roles. Without the ball, this is what it looks like. Just the base 4-3-3. Whichever formation you use to base your tactics off, you can't really change without the ball. So it will always be that formation. So with us, it is this 4-3-3 right here. With the ball, a bit more interestingly, this is what it looks like. So let's just quickly go through the roles and why we use what we use. So on the striker, advanced forward, I do push for this quite a lot because I think it is the most, reliable. So advanced forward, your players seem to be more versatile in that role. So sometimes they'll make those runs, other times they'll come short and help with the build-up. So advanced forward, best of both worlds, can't really go wrong with it. That being said, if you prefer poacher or something like that, it is also absolutely fine to use that, as again, there is no right or wrong. Now for the right winger and the left winger, so both of them, we have them on the inside forward instruction, a really, really powerful role in FC25. So what happens is they start their runs out in that wider area. You can see that their position is based out wide on the heat map, and then they transition more into that narrow position, so they can like cut in, finesse, trivela, whatever, make a problem of themselves essentially. So inside forward, really, really good attacking AI I found. It's my favourite, up along with the wide playmaker role. So that is what we use for both of them. For both the centre mids, guys, box to box, I like it, to be honest with you, especially if you've got the players with that role plus or plus plus. They just get up and down, man. They attack, they defend, they pretty much do everything. The one thing I would say about these 2 centre mids is try and use players that are nice and well rounded. So players that can attack, players that can defend, players that can run, pass, shoot, dribble, you know what I mean? Basically do a bit of everything. You can see the heat map again, pretty much do everything, which helps with the transitions. For the DM, I really like using holding, especially if it's a plus or plus plus. They kind of just sit in front of that defensive line and act as a guardian. So when you don't have the ball, they're always there just to break up the play, and when you do have the ball, they sit a little bit deeper. So if you need to go back, you always have that DM there to pass to. So it helps you keep control in pretty much every area of the game. For the fullbacks, I like popping them on the wing back role. This is because inside forward does put the wingers in a more narrow area. So by having these fullbacks on that wing back role, you kind of negate that issue where it's too narrow. So you always have that width, you always have that switcher play, and it helps you keep possession a bit easier. For the 2 centre backs, I have them on defender. I think it's the best. There's not really too much to say about it. I don't really like stopper or ball playing, so I think defender is the best role. And then for the keeper, you can pretty much much do what you want, sweeper, keeper, or goalkeeper, does not really matter. But yeah, guys, there are my tactics and instructions for the 4-3-3 holding. Hope you guys have enjoyed or found it useful. If you have, please be sure to drop this video a thumbs up, sub to the channel if you're new, and don't forget to turn on those notifications. And yeah, with all that said, guys, hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out, guys, and take care.